Put 'em up, put 'em up.
I'm Craig Williams. I have the opportunity to direct The Wizard of Oz for our 25th season. Really an exciting time for the Family Community Theater. As you well know, this is the 75th anniversary of the iconic movie that made The Wizard of Oz what it is today. Our show is based upon the movie. It's by the Royal Shakespearean Company in Great Britain, but there are many, many different versions of The Wizard of Oz, but we have chosen to do the RSC version because it is closer to what we see as The Wizard of Oz. We have 175 in our cast, representing about 140 different families. They come from 10 different communities within our south central part of the state. We're excited about that. We have right at 78 munchkins. Really a good opportunity for a lot of young people to be on stage and be a part of something that will be very exciting for them. The rest of the cast is made up of teenagers and adults. We're excited about the cast members that we have at this point. All of them have some experience. Some of them are new to the Family Community Theater, but most of them have experience being on stage. Dorothy is being played by Taylor Smith, and she is a first-timer with the Family Community Theater, as is her brother, Eric Smith, who plays a Tin Man. But as we have with Randy Lynn, who is the Scarecrow, has played in many of our major musicals and had leads. Also, Lynn Hayes, who plays the Cowardly Lion, was the lead in Music Man last year. So again, we have a lot of talented people that are in this particular cast. We're excited about having our cast, or our crew, being who they are. Again, they're very experienced. Piper Harding is doing our choreography. The last work you saw with her was our work with White Christmas. She also choreographed Music Man, both of them high energy dance programs, and we're excited about the work that we have seen her do, and we're excited about this show featuring her work. Ben Jones also served as the music director for White Christmas, and he also worked with Footloose. Again, we're excited about his work. He's putting together our pit orchestra, something that we enjoy having each time that we do one of our major musicals. Some of the other people that that are involved in the show include Janice Hoppus, who does makeup, but she's going to be assisted by Lacey Bailey, who is a professional makeup artist who lives in Derby. She is quite experienced and done a lot of professional work. We're excited about having her work with our major characters. Also, we're excited about having Shannon McPike do our props. She has worked with us previously, does a nice job of putting all those little things together that make the show look authentic and also to make it exciting. I'm excited always to have Mary Kay Deckett as my assistant. She anticipates what needs to be done and gets it done very efficiently and effectively. Rob Garrett is doing the set. His last work that we saw on stage was with White Christmas, but he also worked on Pippi Longstocking and last year's Music Man, so quite experienced in that area. One of the other things that we have done is for this particular show is to bring in Fly by Foy. That is a really an opportunity for us to put a little wow into the Wizard of Oz. We'll be able to fly the Wicked Witch. We'll be able to fly Dorothy, the Flying Monkeys. We'll be able to have some of those kind of special effects that makes the musical pretty exciting. The rehearsal time that we have had has been compacted because of when we tried to get Memorial Hall for that last week in February, community concerts had it. So we had to make some adjustments. So we have just under 6 weeks to prepare this show. That means that we have been going with about, 5 rehearsals a week, which is more than we generally do, but everybody has taken that as a challenge and has really done a good job, from our youngest munchkin to the oldest of us, which happens to be a Winky, on stage. So we're excited about that. We have had to, and we do this, normally we divide up our time between dance, music, and acting, and then right now as we begin to put things together, that's whenever we begin to see the fruits of all of that labor. This particular show was chosen last year. We gave them gave our audiences a chance to select one of 6 different shows that we would do for our 25th anniversary, and they chose The Wizard of Oz. So we're excited to bring this to the community as their choice.
Hi, my name is Taylor Smith, and I play the part of Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz. I auditioned because I've always loved The Wizard of Oz, and I just thought that it would be a really great opportunity to, do something that I love, and as well as kind of attribute this to my grandparents. So,
My name is Lynn Hayes, and I'm playing the farmhand Zeke and the Cowardly Lion, and this is my 4th FCT show, so I'm really looking forward to this show because I get to share the stage with my wife and 2 of my children. I mean, the kids have always liked watching the movie, so they've been running around singing the songs of the show all summer long, and they've been really excited to be a part of it even before they actually auditioned and got a part.
My name is Eric Smith. I'll be playing the part of Hickory and the Tin Man in the Wizard of Oz musical. My experience through the Family Community Theater, it's been great. This is my first production with FCT, and the people are really good to work with. It's just the environment, that the people that you're surrounded with, especially the leads. I mean, they're just a great group of people just to be around. Dorothy is my sister. I think that it's brought me and Taylor closer together, and it's just, I mean, this is what me and Taylor really love to do, and this is just the way that we can express ourselves.
Well, my name's Randy Lind, and I play the part of the Scarecrow, which the Scarecrow is a farmhand in the very first scene, named Hunk, and then as we go to the Oz scene, he becomes the Scarecrow. I've been involved with the Family Community Theater for a number of years. It's been probably several years since I've been in a show, but I think primarily what caused me to want to try out for this particular show was for my granddaughter. My granddaughter is 4 years old and is now old enough to kind of appreciate a live theater production. So I'm really looking forward to having her come to one of the productions. I think she'll really enjoy it, and it'll make a memory for a grandpa with his granddaughter.
My name is Ben Jones, and I have the pleasure of serving as the music director for Family Community Theater's production of Wizard of Oz. It has been an absolute blast to get to know so many people and to work with such a fine cast of people. It has just been truly amazing, and see how far we've come in just a very short amount of time. And it's been very fun to see how they take Harold Arlen's work. Harold Arlen wrote most of the songs to Wizard of Oz, and to see them come to life yet again in a new way that some people haven't seen. They're so used to the movie and Judy Garland and all those movie actors that did the show many years ago, and now we are seeing it live on stage in a different atmosphere, and I'm looking forward to seeing the people react to that.
Hi, my name is Betsy Geddes, and I am playing the part of Miss Gulch and the Wicked Witch of the West. I tried out for this part because, well, my kids kind of think I'm the Wicked Witch anyway, so it's been a blast working with everybody. This little guy you see on my lap is Toto. He is my dog and has been for the last 9 years. Actual name is Rowdy, but brought him in one night just to see what Craig thought of him, and he said he'd work out perfect. So he's been coming with me to all the practices. The challenge with the big crew, always a challenge, especially at Memorial Hall, knowing when your exits and entrances come on. This one I'm getting a little nervous, maybe a little bit excited about the flying. I've never flown, so Fly by Foy is coming in from Las Vegas to, I know, fly myself, and then Glinda, the Good Witch of the North, and also the hot air balloon. So that's going to be a different challenge.
Hi, I'm Alexis Zimmerman, and I've been helping Piper choreograph The Wizard of Oz. I think the biggest challenge is just choreographing the dance and having everybody there and having to teach it within a shortened time frame, and making up choreography, especially with my schedule. It's hectic to have to sit down and actually listen and plan stuff. Jitterbug, Piper choreographed that one, and it's kind of just a crazy one, and so that's going to be, I think, the most fun. And then Poppies is the one I choreographed, and that's going to be, it's more like a slow ballet.
Hi, I'm Sarah Burblinger, and I'm playing two roles this year in The Wizard of Oz. I'm playing Auntie Em, and then making a very quick change into Glinda, the Good Witch of the North. It's been a lot of fun to do this show this year. 12 years ago, when Family Children's Theater did The Wizard of Oz, I had the opportunity of playing the Wicked Witch. So this year, I'm getting to be only good characters, and that's a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed working with this large cast and crew. Everybody has a lot of good energy, and we're having a lot of fun.
My name is Piper Harding, and I'm the choreographer for The Wizard of Oz, and it's been quite a challenge to work with so many children, but they've been great. I've had a lot of fun. My greatest challenge is working with 175 people and getting them on and off stage. When they're on stage, it's a challenge to get them to look like a group that is dancing and participating in a show, and just not a mob of people on stage. So what I do is I take pieces of the dances and let different people do them instead of one group all at once. And I think that makes a difference visually for the audience, and it gives each person a chance to have their own thing that they do instead of just being a complete mob on that stage.
Hi, I'm Nathan Guy, and I will be portraying the parts of Professor Marvel and the Wizard of Oz. And I have been with FCT for since '89, and have done many shows. In fact, I even met my wife through FCT. We'd really encourage people to come and see this show. It's going to be a magnificent show to do, and I think it'll be a lot of fun for people of all ages. A lot of people know the show, and so it will be one of those things that people can pass down to their children and grandchildren, and kind of bridge that gap between the generations of people that come to see the show.
I just want to welcome everyone to come see The Wizard of Oz at the Memorial Hall, and I hope you all enjoy. It's going to be a great show.
The show times will be, or the show dates are February the 13th through the 16th, and on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday the shows are at 7:30, and on the Sunday afternoon matinee begins at 3 o'clock. You can get tickets at Hayes Sight and Sound, Johnson Music, Sarah's Catholic Bookstore, and Bookends. Those are all available, and of course you can go online at familycommunitytheater.com, get tickets that way, or 1 hour before showtime you could buy them at the Memorial Hall. This is the one show that we move out of our theater and go into a larger venue, and we're excited about having ample seating for everybody that would like to see The Wizard of Oz.
I'll get you eventually, my pretty, and your little dog too.